The spirit of order. John chapter 6, 10 to 14. It says here, and Jesus said, make the men sit down. Now there was much grass in the place, so the men sat down, in number about 5,000. And Jesus took the loaf, and when he had given thanks, he distributed to the disciples, and the disciples to them that were set down, and likewise of the fishes as much as they would. When they were filled, he said unto his disciples, gather up the fragments that remain, that nothing be lost. Therefore they gathered them together and filled 12 baskets with the fragments of what? Of 5 barley loaves, which remained over and above unto them that had eaten. Then those men, when they had seen the miracle that Jesus did, said, this is of a truth that prophet that should come into the world. Every little idea or inspiration can grow into something big if we know how to care for it. It depends heavily on our organization skill also. The spirit of order. Our ability to pay attention to small things. Let's point out Jesus' operation in this John chapter 6, verse 10 to 14. Jesus performed a great miracle and fed 5,000 people with 2 small fish and 5 loaves of bread. As soon as he had finished feeding the people, he drew the disciples' attention to the fragment of the bread and fish that were left over. Gather up the fragment that remained, so that nothing is lost, he told them. Question is, but why? Why being concerned about the remaining knobs of food when he could have worked another miracle to create an even larger feast? Jesus was revealing an aspect of the nature of God to us. God is organized and he pays attention to small things. Many of us lock our attentions onto the big vision and forget that a big vision only comes to pass through faithfulness with small things. We neglect organization for the thrill of brainstorming and vision casting. God is able to make our ideas successful at this very minute. But would we not sustain that success without an effective system of administration, structure, management, and organization? Jesus knew this. That's why he sent the disciples out to gather everything that had been left over after the meal. Jesus was indicating that nothing is to be wasted. Also, he says, set the people, make the men to sit down. Even the way he managed the miracle in the first place shows us God's nature. Jesus told them to make the people sit in orderly way. Note, without structure, management, and organization, no miracle will bear lasting fruit. In Proverbs chapter 13, verse 23, it says, much food is in the tillage of the poor, but there is that is destroyed for want of judgment. This seems like a contradiction. How can there be rich harvest and the person is still poor? The fact is, God gives a lot even to the poor, but sometimes we remain poor when we manage what God gives us poorly. Some people have amazing ideas and wonderful plans, but their lack of organization doom their effectiveness. They never get past the stage of what? Of ideas. So if you lack it, you team up with those that have it and you can ask God for it. I pray for you and may the Lord release the spirit of administration in the name of Jesus.